whether you like it or not, you've just entered another family. Just what you need, right? See, you don't know us well enough to not like us, so you gotta love us to start, right? So here we would like to introduce you to the owners of your teams that will be watching you, potentially drafting you, and they said they will even love the people they don't draft. In all honesty, so my name's Rick Witzke, and this is my partner Michael Chen and my partner Beth Bellamy. And the truth is, when we interviewed these owners, we had one common theme, and that theme was we want great people and great players too. And we're in this for the long haul. And we vetted these owners, trust me. There were multiple owners that didn't get a chance to be part of this family. And we're proud of that, of who we've chosen. And so, without further ado, I'll let Michael introduce the cities that have chosen to be our family and finance a lot of this league.
Yeah, thank you so much, Rick. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We're going to have a really fun next 2 days. You know, and I just want to say, it's going to be a lot of fun competition, but we've told the owners it's not about who just wins. It's who looks like they're having fun, who looks like they have great sportsmanship, who looks like they're team players, and who's got charisma. So don't think just about winning. Think about having charisma, being a team player, and great sportsmanship, all right? Because that all matters when you play on a team. We want to have fun together, we want to laugh together, we want to fight hard against each other, we want to be part of a family at the end of the day, right? So that's what they're looking for today. So I will start.
Wait, if they lose, isn't it their partner's fault?
Yeah, it's always my partner. Yeah, so you can surprise me, it was my partner's fault, but I had fun, right? But so with that, we've already announced 4 teams on social media and in the press, but we have actually 6 teams. So you'll be the first to hear about the next 2 teams we have. Woo! But before we announce the 5th and 6th team, we're going to announce the teams in the order we announced them, okay? So first of all, the first team we announced was from Naples, you know, Naples Pickleball Center. The pickleball capital of the world. Let me introduce you. Where's Bob Stroman? There you go, Bob.
Jennifer, Hall of Fame, world famous, as I've discovered today, is on my board, is a great asset to helping me better understand quality of people and play, and she's one of my absolute favorite and only board members.
By the way, I'm a little biased in Naples, I have to say, even though I love all the team owners, because even though I live in Connecticut for 9 months of the year, I hang out in Naples for January, February, part of March, and I'll be back in April. So I'm kind of like, that's where I met Bob. I hang out in Naples at his Naples Pickleball Center. So this is awesome, and we started talking. So thank you, Bob.
It's an honor.
MDL. So that's great. The second team we announced was probably actually the first team that texted. We announced on December 7th, and we got an email on December 7th. How do I become a team owner? And me and Rick and Beth was like, we just announced Chicken and Pickle. We got a few players. We don't have any business plan. We don't have anything like that. How does someone want to be a team owner about, you know, anything? So we had to tell actually Boca, like, hang on, can you wait a month and a half? And then so we had to do this whole business plan, financial modeling, and think through the strategy and all that. And then finally we came back to Carl and Rick Vandermark, Carl Foster and Rick Vandermark, who were anxious to get going right away. So we want to thank Carl Foster and Rick Vandermark.
Boca Raton. Okay, that's my tournament, so I appreciate you. Keep coming back. We've done that for 2 years. Also, the Delray Beach Open coming up in May. We've done that for 2 years at the big stadium. That's our tournament. So we've been involved with pickleball for about the last 4 years. I do Inside World Pickleball TV show. You may have seen that in the last couple of years. We're going to be shooting all day tomorrow. We're going to be doing a special on the Combine and featuring it on Amazon Prime Video's new network. We just signed a TV deal with them. A lot of fun, so don't be shy tomorrow. Just it's all about pickleball love. That's what it's all about. So We appreciate the opportunity. As soon as I saw that, I mean, I'm in the pickleball business, obviously the media business, so as soon as I saw that come across, one, I wasn't sure if it was an April Fool's joke or what exactly it was all about, and I sent it to Rick, and Rick and I have been partners for about 25 years. We played tennis together, we played basketball together. He's a lawyer. He defends me whenever I get in trouble. Most of all, we've been playing pickleball. I'm out on the courts in Boca, and I'm playing pickleball for a little while. All of a sudden I hear Snake. Yeah, that's my nickname. I hear Snake from a distance. That's what we called me in tennis. I look over and he's out there with his nephew and his son with these old Kmart paddles, about $20 paddles. I go, are you serious? You're playing pickleball with that thing? So I gave him an engaged paddle, and then the rest is history. Now he beats the crap out of me, and he's playing senior pro. So just a great friend, and we're doing this for the passion and the love of the sport, and that we love so much. We see the future. We know where pickleball is skyrocketing, as we can see just by this place right here. But in Florida, it's amazingly 10 times this. It's like warp speed in Florida, as Bob knows. And the mayor of Boca came out to our press conference and he says, Boca is the pickleball capital of the world. Sorry, Bob. You can talk to my attorney. So we've already got a rivalry going right now. East Coast, West Coast of Florida. We made the teams after we drafted, we made showcase them in Del Rey before the season starts. A little grudge match to see who's better. So, but respect Bob in Naples. We cover the U.S. Open over there. It is the pickleball capital. They've been around a lot longer. But the mayor of Boca loves pickleball so much. He says he loves it so much. We're building 18 covered courts we'll have next year in Boca.
Are you the spokesman of the team? Because it certainly can't be handled.
Shy.
Now word from my attorney.
I don't want to say anything. I adopt everything my
By the way, your name is?
Boca Raton Picklers.
Hey, Beth, get in here.
Come on.
Man, the Picklers are in action.
And by the way, Naples, your team name again?
Naples JBB United.
And you
And, okay, come on, tell me what it stands for.
Founders of Pickleball.
Those are the initials of the founders of pickleball. And it was designed to give tribute to the legacy of the game and those that made this whole thing possible. And we want to continue to perpetuate this legacy and commitment back to the game through the name.
And the legacy of the game was built by 50+ players, right?
Yes.
That's what it's about. It is a legacy. So even though there's young players who are playing, it started with us 50+ players, right? So there you go. Thank you, Bob.
I can't wait to turn 50.
The third team, I had lots of conversations. We built this financial model, business plan, and I was in the financial model. I was like, this is going to be easy. I'm talking finance to like pickleballers. I can talk all day long. Boy, this third guy really grilled me, and my son helped put the model together on finances and analysis and all that. I'm like, I want some guy that's on that, right? Because we're building a business. We want to have fun, but we got to be sustainable, right? We can't be not sustainable. So I was really happy when there's someone else that could talk my language, that could understand finance, could understand business. Not that these guys don't, but this guy grilled me like so much. I was like, oh my goodness. Like, okay, good. He cares about the business side too. He loves pickleball. He cares about the business side. And so we have someone, Chris Montgomery, who comes up with Denver Iconics.
He had a whole speech, and I don't want to do that.
Thank you.
This is going to be super fun. I'm actually going to play tomorrow in the combine, so I'm scouting as I play, but don't hold back. Bring it. Come on. I'm excited. These guys they've got a great business model for what we want to do. I'm excited to see all the teams and all the players. So I'm just doing this because I love pickleball. So let's get after it.
But don't hold hold back against him. He'll
Yeah, don't hold back.
respect you.
Don't hold back.
He said, I want to test myself. He might cut himself if he doesn't do well. He's like, I'm going to test myself, see if I can make, if I should draft myself.
They're gonna judge me and give me a little scorecard after.
Hey, Chris, so if they beat you, does that help their stock or hurt their stock?
Yes, it definitely That's the best way to get drafted.
Body bags.
And the fourth team, which we just announced, what was that? Friday. Just a couple of days ago. Was it yesterday? Was it week? Yeah, Wednesday, I'm thinking, yeah. He was, when he heard about NPL, he says, I'm in, I'm on it. He told Rick that, no, it can't be all in. No, he's all in. And so Rick, do you want to explain a little about it?
I'd be happy to, but I'm not going to be doing it Carl style. I'm just going to tell you that when you have a dream for a group of people that deserve the best, and that you need some financing in the sale of teams to get unconditional love from the very beginning, because this was the very first guy that said, I don't care what I pay, I don't care if I make money or I lose it all, I believe in you, I believe in your team, I believe in Champions level players, I'm in. His name of the Indy drivers is Phil Cohn.
I'm hoping that, I think this NPL, although it'll be a lot of fun, I hope this becomes actually historic to where we look back on this 10 years from now, and it almost be like when you look back on the first 10 years of Major League Baseball or Major League Hockey or NBA, and I think that's what could happen here. There seems to be a real drive as you turn on TV at night. What are they advertising for? People our age. When you go to sporting events, this is the fastest growing sport in the country or in the world, maybe. As evidenced by you being here. Thank you for being here. So I really hope this becomes something historic that we all get to be a part of, and it'll be something fun. Although I have to say, I'm really glad to hear you say that we were the first to commit, because when I thought that was so cool. I told my wife, hey, we were the first to commit. We're ahead of the game. She said, you'd be lucky to stay ahead of your marriage. And I haven't had the best luck with my family support, because when I told my 89-year-old mother we named it the Indy Drivers, she made no connection to the Indy 500. She flat out said to me, honey, I assume it's because you're such a bad driver. So I'm glad to have a little support behind our name. My 89-year-old mother shows up in one of our games. You're a reminder that we were. Thanks, we're glad to be here. And I want to introduce our general manager to the Indy Drivers, Cedric Finley, who is just a If we are to have much success, it will be much to do with him more than me. He's just an absolute top-notch marketing guy, very astute guy for business, and we feel confident that with the group that's here that bought the team and the effort we'll put in it, maybe this will become something historic. And thanks for letting us be a part of it.
The team we actually announced before Indy was very interesting. There was a lot of interested parties, as you know, from all over, right? From the south, from the west, from the northeast. But they all like say, I don't want to do it alone. This is kind of a lonely thing, even to be an owner. I want to have partners. So this guy from Austin said, I'm in, but you got to find me some partners. And I'm in Connecticut. I said, well, I know a person in Connecticut that's really interested, but wants a partner too. So I connected my partner, my pickleball partner, Scott Trepathon, with this guy Steve, and said, why did you guys see if you have chemistry? And like a week later, they're like, we're best friends. Every day. And then they said, well, we want more than two. So then Scott brought his female pickleball partner, Shona, to be an investor. And then he brought this other guy, Rob, who was a friend, and he's in. I'm like, this is getting complicated. And they said, we need more. I'm like, what do you mean we need more? And then we had interviewed someone else who's really cool in the pickleball, who says, I'm in, but I don't want to do it myself. His name was PK. And we're like, well, maybe I'll pay PK up with Steve. But like, I just gotta do it. Steve goes, bring me everybody. Bring me whoever you want. We're all gonna get along. So like, Steve came back and said, we're in. We got a 5-person consortium. So I told Rick and Beth, and I told Rick, they're like, I don't know about 5-person, but I said, Beth, why don't you just meet them? Why don't you meet Steve and see if there's any connection between you and Steve? And oh man, you want to talk about the connection between you and Steve that closed the deal? Because it was the connection between Steve and Beth that actually said, we're in. So,
Go ahead, Beth.
yeah, one of you guys should explain what happened.
Go ahead.
Well, you do it, Steve. You take over. You take over.
Yeah.
Come on up. Come on in.
So Steve, DK, and Rob, give him a hand.
I'll tell this story. So Beth I had never talked to. I had talked to Rick and I had talked to Michael. And she starts off, okay, tell me your whole life story. I'm like, whoa! I'm going, oh, I'm old, I've been around a long time, my story's very long, but I'll just start at some kind of summary. So I just say I'm from LA, and then Beth says, well, I'm from LA. And she said, well, where did you live? I said, oh, I lived in the Palisades. She said, oh, I lived in the Palisades. And then I said, well, I lived in this area in the Palisades called the Highlands. And then she says, I lived in the Highlands. Oh. And then I say, well, I lived in an area, a private street with only 11 homes. It was called Michael Lane Tennis Estates. She goes, I lived in Michael Lane. And then she says, which house did you? There was only 11 homes. I mean, it's not like some big community. And I said, well, I was right across from the pool. She goes, what's your address? I go, 1847. She goes, we lived in that house for 19 years.
Oh my God! Look
Rick and Mike, they're all like exploding. And then she says, oh, you know this neighbor, you know that person. I go, of course, I play tennis, I did all this. That was the end of the conversation. I never even got to business. It was like, okay, thank you. And then I get an email, you're in. It was like that was it. It was so magical. That Zoom or that call, it was like, I'll never forget it until I'm in the ground. So and my wife, everybody just exploded. My kids, everyone. So that's crazy. And she had 4 kids there. I think 4.
Yeah.
Right? You had 4
Raised our
kids.
family there.
And I had, when we had that talk, my son was at my house. And he was born in the bedroom. And I'm yelling, Eric, come here. This is the owner who took it over.
That's awesome.
It was 3 times, three people after you left, right? So we would.
No, you were the second one.
Okay.
I mean, I sold it, and then they sold it to you.
Oh, wow.
I was only there 10 years. You were there 19.
And there was a neighbor that got bit by a dog, and there was a dirty chicken.
Oh yeah, there was all that stuff.
That's how they came there, serendipity, right? We're like, it was
That's how we
meant to be.
ended up.
That's how we ended up getting. I sealed the deal. Luckily, Rob didn't talk because I don't think anyone lived in his house.
But they're there. They never met. The 3 of them.
Oh yeah, none of my partners. I only met these 2 today.
Yeah, they never met. What?
Oh my gosh!
It was all phone calls and the chemistry behind it.
So Steve, Unger, DK, and Jerry, is that right? Rob,
You're not going to get it right. Great.
But their team name.
Oh, the Austin.
Ignite.
Austin Ignite. Thank you.
DK, go ahead.
I've played on the Senior Pro Tour for a couple years, and I've probably played Rick 7 times, and I beat him 0.
By the way, he told me that on the phone.
No, that was Rick Redemore.
Who also hasn't beaten Rick?
There's a long line. There's a long line.
So if you can't beat him, join him. But it's also good to see some of the people I've played in the last couple years, and it was also fun. It was good to get a rec game in with you guys today also. So I still play, I love it. And so when we had an opportunity to be on both sides, like I said, there's 3 of us, but there's 5 of us, and each one has a different, these guys got to watch out, because we're going to draft well.
Shots fired.
Yeah.
You got the secret.
I'm good.
And then we had another team.
Talk about serendipity, right?
Serendipity, right? Beth and Rick were in Chicken and Pickle with Julie, what was it, a couple months ago? We're just kind of scouting out this place, trying to make this a special place, and going at it. And Rick, of course, he's kind of shy. but he tapped on the shoulder of this one person saying, hey, I want you to meet Beth Bellamy, the #1 pickleball player in America, you know, and a Champions player. And so they met each other, they got talking, and everything was kind of casual, like, hey, how can I volunteer, how can I help out? And all of a sudden, I think Julie, you know, Julie, by the way, we haven't met Julie, meet her. Julie West.
Everyone, yeah. Hi!
So she says, Michael, you should talk to them. They might have an interest in the team. I'm like, okay, sure, I'll talk to them. I just talked to them a few days ago, maybe a week ago, maybe. It was, we had all these other teams, like, wanting to be the 16. And I'm like, oh, the Snow City would be cool, right? It would be like here, we're having a combine. So we talked to Carol and Doug, and from the first call I had, like, we love pickleball, we love what you're doing at Chicken Pickle, we love the combine here. How do we buy the team? I'm like, oh, wait a second, are you sure you want to buy the team? Like, yeah, we're sure. I'm like, I got to talk to Beth and Rick, because we got like 4 other 5 teams that have been studying this, that have been working on it for a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. And and Oklahoma City's ready to go. What should we do? Rick and Beth and I said, we got to sleep on this. This is like too quick, right? We slept on it, and we said, you know what? These 2 people are so passionate about pickleball. The combine's happening in Oklahoma City. Wouldn't it be great that we announce our final and 16 in Oklahoma City? Say something, Carol?
I'm more of the spokesperson type. Anybody that knows me here, I see a lot of familiar faces and friends and our pickleball family. I'm just so honored and blessed, and I just want to give God the glory first and foremost for bringing this to us, this opportunity, meeting Julie and Rick and Michael and Beth, and it was just this amazing, just one thing after another that just led us to believe that we wanted to bring the 6th and final team here to Oklahoma City. And we're the heartland, we have the heart, we are a family already, and I know that we'll have tremendous support here. Oklahoma City is going to be amazing. And so based on the fact that that pickleball is such a gentleman's game and so friendly, we decided on the Oklahoma City Punisher!
To close, I just want to say a couple of things. First of all,
wait. This is a very reputable doctor in Oklahoma City, an orthopedic surgeon who served in the Navy. And anything else I left out about
Yes! Oh, Indianapolis!
Well,
Indianapolis connection?
I have sent him a lot of my friends to pickleball. I've been keeping him really busy lately. But he did do his fellowship with the Indianapolis
Methodist
Colts
Hospital.
over here with one of your buddies.
Art Reddick.
Yeah, Art Reddick. So we're over the moon excited and just are thrilled. This is only our 2nd professional sports. We've got the Thunder, and now we have the Punisher.
Let's see what she said.
So thank you. So we're so excited. We have all 6 teams. We have you all here, and it makes a difference you're here, that you care, that you came to the combine. It's going to make a difference. So you get a chance. You get a chance to talk to the owners when you have a chance, all right? Because they love to meet you. They love to watch you play, but they also want to meet you as people. And the other thing is, this league, this combine isn't our league. This is your league. We only can be successful if people know about this league and want to play in this league. So I love the fact you guys are taking pictures, you're doing videos, share it with other people, because we want to spread the word, right? The only way we can make this sustainable is about owners, but also about players that will support this league and make it. And sorry? Yeah, people from Singapore, right? Actually, you know what? Since they came all the way from Singapore, you want to say, you know,
Kenny and there's
Yo.
Kenny from Singapore.
Thank you, everyone.
I want to take a picture of them.
Thank you for coming, you guys. We're so happy you're here.
A very warm welcome. Yeah, we love Oklahoma. And we
Woo!
love FitVille, and we're looking forward to the games.
I want to be sponsored by
When one of our friends said about this, I want to, the investing, I'm investing.
So if you didn't hear what they said, one of the investors wants to invest in our league. We said we have 6 teams this year, but next year we could consider an international team, right?
She doesn't even play.
He doesn't even- So there's definitely room for expansion. So we'd love for all of you to make it this year, but if you don't make it this year, we're expanding next year as well. So just keep that in mind. So we love your support. So again, like I said, thank you for all the people sharing social media. This has been a great kickoff. I'm going to turn it back to Rick because there's a lot of people I want to thank you. Have a great time. We're going to have a special party tomorrow night, right, Julie? Right, where's Julie? We have a special party tomorrow night, right, that you're invited to as well.
our 6 p.m. dinner.
Yeah, so just don't forget that. This is not about pickleball. Yeah, tomorrow night we have dinner for all of you, okay? And we have lunches served for all of you, all right? So you don't have to worry about that. Just focus on pickleball and have a great time. So with that, thank you. Let me just turn it back to Rick because he wants to say a word of thank you from a lot of people that helped make this happen, right, Rick?
Yeah, Michael. Yeah. Sure. Okay, listen. So those of you that have given us shout outs on social media and done cute videos and things like that, Alvarado, Roseanne, thank you so much. Like that seriously is amazing because not only have you turned on other players to be inspired by what you care about, you turn on potential owners what you care about, and we just met the owner of all CNPs today. And I can't tell you how excited he was and his team of CNP employees for what we're rolling out here. So you guys should be super excited that you were conduits to this success. And speaking of success, you entering the combine is a success. There's a lot of people who didn't do it because they were afraid. They didn't think they were good enough. They weren't sure what was going down. When I talked to David Alexander today, he said, I want to be at the first event.
Yeah!
Let's go! That's what freaking competitors do. They jump in, they don't shy away.
Let's go.
Right?
Yes.
Right? So to that point, I want you guys to make sure you now know all the owners. So when you want to impress them, even though you lost a few matches, there's going to be way more people that are going to be drafted than the 2 men and 2 women that finish on top. Because trust me, many of you will be impressing our owners. And by the way, find out if the owners are dog lovers. If you have a little person, whatever, and they're probably going to draft you. Find out what their favorite drink is. Ask them to play cornhole and let them win. So any tactics are allowed to move these kids over. Let's have a great day tomorrow. Thank you, everybody.
Also, we want to thank Oso.
Oso and
Thank Oso is our ball sponsor. We're playing also, so we want to thank Oso as well, right? Obviously, we want to thank Chicken and Pickle. They have opened up this place for us to combine for the leagues. They're amazing, Chicken and Pickle. They've opened up the space. They've closed, by the way, they've closed down this whole place tomorrow and Sunday for the indoor for us, and we've got outdoor courts we can play on to practice on. And if you don't have enough and you play in the morning, play in the afternoon for fun. They've given us these courts. So
Play mixed doubles, meet people, go out and play if you're done with your practice.
Yeah.
And I just want to say, well, I don't like speaking, but I just wanted to thank my two original partners, Rick and Michael, who are amazing. The three of us are very, very different, and we all excel in different things, but we have such a great partnership, and I couldn't have thought that we would be where we are today without them. And I want to thank our owners as well, and I'm just so proud of this team, and to think that this has only been happening for a few months, it's just more than a dream come true. So thanks to our owners and my partners.
And a last shout out to Julie and Bridget, who were helping. And all the volunteers. All our volunteers. So thank you so much. Have a great night, everyone.
Good luck, everyone.
Okay, so that was the introduction of the new owners.